scoring position. Kiebert, one of the guys, is that one cracked down the right field line. That will drop. C.J. Abrams going home. So is Lane Thomas. And the double there for Kiebert Ruiz. Yeah, he's just moving so much faster. That cut over the second baseman's head, fielded by Brandon Marsh. Abrams takes second. Lane Thomas gets to first. 0-1, runners on the corners. Bottom 8, 1 out. Luis Ortiz deals. The diving play made. Third, second. Wow. Double play is made there. Wow, what a play, Trey Turner. Finnegan again. The pitch cracked into right center field over the wall. It's gone! What a time, what a play, the two-run homer. Oh my goodness, do we have a game on our hands? Just under 100 miles from the capital, Harrisburg. We're back with Williamsport. Listen to every MLB game live or on demand with At Bat. Plus, watch all minor league baseball and live look-ins on MLB Big Inning. No blackouts. Visit MLB.com/@bat for details. So we take a look at the President's run here. 1 down, 2 down. There he goes for the win. Teddy. Electric performance there. Wow.
Teddy Roosevelt. I didn't know he was speedy like that.
You didn't know he ran track back in high school?
I was unaware. I was never taught that in my history class.
Now at the plate, Stone Garrett. Wheeler still on the mound.
I will say, ever since that first inning where he was rocky, let up a couple hits, he's been very solid. The only hits these Nationals have in this game is in that first inning, so he's looked like he settled in nicely and found his comfort on the mound.
96 there, the count 1-2. Stone, his first name's actually Gregory. Got the nickname Stone because his dad was Rock, a football player. Take a little bit of a chip off from Rock, you get Stone. There you go. Yeah, Stone Garrett.
Back in 2020 during the COVID-shortened season, he was actually selling real estate when the Diamondbacks video coordinator saw his LinkedIn page and was like, let's pick this guy up. I mean, he's been super solid this year, so they saw something in him.
Cracked down the left field line, foul.
Let's take a look at the LinkedIn page. Here it is.
That's too good.
Yeah, you see athlete there for the Nationals, minor leaguer for the Marlins, athlete for the Diamondbacks, and then licensed real estate agent for almost 3 years.
Excited to start new homeowners and help them get a home. It's wholesome.
Yeah, no shade to real estate agents, but I would much rather be here.
No, I doubt they'd argue with you on that one, Owen. 3-2 count. Stone gets nothing on that one.
Yeah, big cut and a miss there. 97 right in on the hands, and you got to protect there when you're Zach Wheeler or when you're Stone Garrett, excuse me, and that's a great pitch for Zach Wheeler to throw right there. Again, that super high, the super spinning fastball defies gravity is really the best way to put it.
Jake Alou bats lefty now up to the plate. 96, gas up the middle. 0-1. Wheeler, his first 5 batters, 5 hits, 4 runs. His last 10 batters, no hits, 3 strikeouts. A little bit of a change of pace there.
Yeah, like I said before, he's really settled in nicely and looked like the Zach Wheeler that we all know and love. And maybe it's something with the stadium. He's out of his touch. Ranger Suarez was originally supposed to get the start today, but he got scratched due to a left hamstring soreness. So maybe he's was a little bit out of his comfort zone to start. But like I said, settled in nicely. Got another 2-strike count here on Jake Alou, looking to put him away and hopefully get that third out, get the bats up there.
1-2 the count. Pitch count only at 59. It was so high in the first. It's really calmed down since then. That one right to the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Throws it to the pitcher, Zach Wheeler, and gets the out.
Yeah, great play from an out-of-position Bryce Harper at first. You know, he had Tommy John back in November on his arm, and manager Rob Thompson said it wasn't likely for him to play any more outfield this season due to that injury, and he's been great at first base with Rhys Hoskins out due to the ACL injury. We saw him talk to Pepper earlier about this whole event. He's a great guy. And Bohm, too, been getting some reps at first, but I feel like Harper's he's really kind of found a home there.
I think so. And, you know, for a guy of that caliber, as long as you're able to get him on the field, especially be able to have his bat, you're set. First one, tad bit low, 1-0. Rhyming in the spirit of the Little League environment here. See peanuts going around, kids running about. Fun atmosphere.
Yeah, peanuts, Cracker Jacks. It's basically taking me out to the ball game out here.
You know, I've never had a Cracker Jack.
You serious?
Really curious. Want to try it. Never had one.
All right, we're going to need to get you some in the break because you are missing. That's staple ballpark food right there. You have your hot dogs. You have the Cracker Jacks, Dippin' Dots. How have you never had do you know what a Cracker Jack is?
No.
All right, you're having some.
But you know what I did see? I was walking out here to let Commissioner Manfred come into the booth. I looked behind me. I saw a Slurpee. I could go for one of those right now.
Yeah,
a Slurpee, maybe some Dippin' Dots, and a bag of Cracker Jacks. That's what I want.
It's hot. It's decently hot in here, and the stadium is packed full of just about over 2,000 fans. And, yeah, it's safe to say it is not too chilly in here.
No. Definitely not. Although I got here, I was coming from D.C., really hot there. My first kind of day and a half in college. Came here a lot cooler. Over the past little while, it's warmed up. Now it's hot, and Phillies might be getting hot. They have a runner on first after the walk from Zach Wheeler. Excuse me, the Nats a runner on first after the walk from Zach Wheeler.
Yeah, great plate discipline by Vargas there. We saw it in his first at bat. Even though he did get out, he was taking some pitches that were pretty easy for him to pull the trigger on, but went against it and it was in his favor.
Pitch 1, ball 1.
Yeah, first pitch slider there from Wheeler, and that hasn't been common today. He's mostly done his fastball, and that is his most common pitch. He throws it about 40% of the time, a little bit over, and that's consistently at 96 and above.
Vargas swinging a miss. He's 3 for 7 in his career against Wheeler, hitting .429. He's from Venezuela. Joined the Diamondbacks in 2017.
Get over!
Rutherford gets that one to Harper. Harper makes the easy play at first. And Teddy Roosevelt dancing around, having a good time with the Eagle mascot. The Nats up big here in Williamsport. Now, a little birdie told me you were a pretty tough guy in Little League. Maybe even had a little trip with the dentist after a Little League game.
Yeah, it was actually that same game. It was before the game. I had my cleats over the handlebars, got stuck on the bike, and I went over the handlebars, broke my front teeth, went to the dentist, got patched up, and went and played in the game.
Were you not wearing a helmet?
No, I was not. It was, listen, I'm old. It was before helmets. People are safer now, you know. It's really important now.
Yeah.
My mom would never let me get away with that one.
Yeah.
Might have to leave it a few steps outside.
You know what?
The house.
My mother wasn't that happy with me either, so...
You get any mudsliding in earlier?
No, I should have, though. I wanted to. The hill's a lot bigger than I thought it would be in person. So I've seen that hill, obviously, since I was a kid, and it's a lot bigger in person.
Hey, well, don't worry. Owen chickened out, too. He tried, wasn't willing to get himself dirty.
Really?
Listen, neither were you, and I tried to convince you as there's a base hit up the middle for Dom Smith, his second hit of the ballgame. You tried to go down standing up in your shoes on just the normal grass park, and you were unsuccessful. You were just going and stopping and going and stopping.
I tried to, like, kind of ski down.
I wanted to hit
what?
The surfer motion, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it. I get it. It's nice.
Okay.
So not enough
for
so
potato
way too many
fries.
for. I mean, he gave him one to everybody, man. One potato just doesn't work that way. Like, This isn't like Jesus and breaking bread. We're not going to just make more potatoes out of nothing, man. Like, it's unbelievable.
Hey, Joe, why don't you bring down all the instruments to the booth and we'll get a little setup going over here.
Yeah, please. I mean, I haven't played the violin in a couple months, but it can't be too much rust, right?
Hey, it sticks in your memory. And also a quick shout out. Slurpee tastes real good. Are those dunks on your feet?
Yeah. You know, look, we're lucky we have a really nice Nike relationship, and they keep my footwear up to date. Let's put it that way.
This may be confidential, so I apologize if it is. What's the plan for this year? The food competition at Thanksgiving. What do you got cooking?
I can't give out the secrets. If I give out the secrets, Fuzzy's going to have a game plan on how to counteract it. I can't tell you.
Come on.
Okay. I'll be honest. The mac and cheese has been consistent. The mac and cheese has been through the roof, and I think I got a new recipe.
No, you can't.
Okay,
you can't double up.
Okay, so let's talk about it. I'm not doing green beans. My sister's got the sweet corn on lock, so I can't do the corn. And I'm not a stuffing guy. I'm just being honest. I'm not a stuffing guy. So usually mac and cheese is my route. It's really where I stay.
What about sweet potatoes with marshmallows, golden brown on top?
You know what? That's not a bad idea, because then I can actually show Fuzzy how a proper sweet potato is handled. That's not a bad idea at all. And I'm also, Fuzzy, if you're here, I'm going to make enough for everybody. So everybody can eat. It drives me crazy.
How many sweet potatoes
I can't believe I brought this up. It's more than one.